Okay, hi guys. So today I have prepared a very simple set of questions for you guys to try out. Now, these questions are something that you should be able to do after watching the video that I have shown previously, like today in the afternoon. So let's look at the few questions. Basically, these are basics, okay? They are very simple questions. Okay, now let's take a look at the first question. So we are finding the molar mass of these chemicals, these eight substances. Now if you watch the video, you remember that basically molar mass is the same as relative molecular mass or atomic mass, right? But then it comes with the unit, the gram per mole unit, okay? So all you have to do is pick up your periodic table and find the mass numbers and add them up. Okay, so I'd like you to pause this and try these out first. Now, if you require a periodic table, it is already shown here, so you can take note of the numbers, and I hope it helps in your calculations. Okay, so these should be your answers. Okay, if you still don't know how to add them up or get the answer, you may watch the video that I have on the... It's quite in front for that video, showing you how to calculate molar mass. But basically all you have to do, I'll show an example for HCl, right? You know that the mass number of H is 1, and for Cl is 35.5. Okay, as shown here, you see hydrogen, the mass number is 1. And then for chlorine, the number is 1. So for hydrochloric acid is HCl, so 1 would add to 35.5 to give you 36.5, which is your answer over here. Let's move on to the next question. So for question 1b, you are required to use your conversion formulas, which you learn that there is 3 different types of formulas, right? One for solid, one for solutions, which is liquids, and one for gases. Now, do note that for solutions, there are 2 different types of concentrations, as we've discussed. One is gram per dm cube, and one is mole per dm cube. So now I'll be giving you a bunch of questions where you can try to convert mass and whatnot units into number of moles. So we start with the first 2 questions, 36 grams of H2O and 500 cm cube of 18.25 gram per dm cube HCl. Now, it is very important when you're looking at questions like this to see the units. Okay, now the units will tell you which type of formula to use. Okay, I'll give you an example. Now you see here grams, right? So it's very obvious that we need to use the conversion formula for mass. Okay, I will show you the answers in the next part. Okay, so very obviously these are the formulas that you have to use. Because this is grams, so you use a mass formula, and this is giving you cm cube volume and a concentration, so you have to use both. And you see that this is gram per dm cube, right? So for gram per dm cube, we have to add one extra formula here, which to convert mass back into number of moles. Okay, so after doing your calculations, you should arrive at these answers. So for water, it's very simple, 36 divided by 18 divided by the molar mass, and you get 2 straight away, simple. Whereas for the bottom part is slightly more confusing. You have to first convert 500 cm cube into dm cube. As I've said, you have to convert liters into milliliters. So 0.5 multiplied by 18.25 gram per dm cube, which is the concentration. Volume multiplied by concentration gives you the mass. Okay, and then mass over molar mass. We know that the molar mass of hydrochloric acid is 36.5. We've calculated that above. Okay, which gives us an answer of 0.25 moles. Okay, so we see here that there are another 2 questions for you to try. I hope that you know which formula to use already. Okay, so I will be showing you how to do as well. So for these 2 questions, we are using the other 2 formulas. There's a reason why I choose 4 questions, because these 4 questions use all different formulas. Okay, so these 600, you change to 0.6 dm cube times your mole per dm cube. Volume multiplied by concentration gives you the number of moles. And then for this one, it's a gas, so everything will divide by 24 dm cube. But I converted it to 24,000 cm cube because my question is 18,000 cm cube. You can also convert 18,000 cm cube into 18 dm cube. Then 18 divided by 24. Simple. Okay, another set of 2 questions you can try right now. You can pause the picture now and try the questions. Okay, and these should be your answers. Okay, so do check through, make sure your answer is correct. Okay, and the last 2 questions for the day. 40 grams of CaCO3 and 0.8 dm cube of 1 mole per dm cube NaNO3, sodium nitrate. Okay, you can pause the video now, try the questions. Okay, and these should be your answers. Apparently the last 2 questions are the easiest ones of the bunch. Okay, as you can see, only 1 step. Okay, so with that, that's basically it for today. Okay, you have not learned stoichiometry and limiting reactants, so I'll not get on down to the proper equations. But yeah, if you have already done, if you have upper sec, like your sec 4, okay, you may actually try. I have another 2 questions for you. I'll just show it. Okay, so this is one of the questions. If you tried it, you can like send a picture to me, let me know, ask me if it's correct or wrong, and then I'll check it through for you. Okay, there's one more question. I'll flash it now, which is this. Okay, now this is a more generic type of question. So this might be a type of question that you will see in O levels, okay, or N levels. Okay, it's quite basic, but then there's a lot of parts to it. Okay, now the reason why there's a lot of parts to it is because these type of questions are worth quite a lot of marks. Okay, so they want to stratify, like spread out the marks. Okay, so you can try these questions. Okay, I hope you have got a better understanding of the formulas and how to use. Okay, yep.